Okay. Good morning, everyone. Okay, I hope you all are well. Okay. So now we are going to do a little warm-up exercise. Okay. For a long time, we are
Good
sitting
morning.
on the same place,
Okay,
right?
ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready? Show me a
Yes,
thumbs
ma'am.
up.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So everyone is ready for the exercise?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Exercise is done.
Okay. So
Okay, ma'am.
don't speak, only do the activity which I tell you. So the name of this activity is Rush in the House. So you have to rush in your house and get me the things which I tell you to bring. Okay. I'll tell you to bring some things and you have to bring those things and show me. Okay. So you have to go, run and bring one potato from your kitchen. Come on. Go, come on, run. You got the potato over there only. Very good.
Sugar.
Or you can bring onion also if you don't have potato. Yes, very good. Okay, most of you are having potatoes, right? Come on, run. Everyone has to run. Don't stand or sit at the same place. We are doing the exercise. So everyone should get up and run. Okay. Okay. First one, potato we got. Keep it with you. Okay. Keep it there with you. Okay. Okay. Keep it there only. Okay. We'll see what we are going to do with this. वहाँ पे रख दो अपने पास. Okay. Now, next thing you have to bring is get your hair oil. Come on, Ryan, hair oil. Yes, very good. Aryan Gupta got the hair oil also. Where is your hair oil? Come on, run everyone. I'll just have. Okay. Yes, Ritu Vishwakarma got the hair oil. Very good. Most of you have got rice. Come on, get up. Bring your hair oil. Pragati Mandal got the hair oil. Very good. Okay. So many of you got the hair oils. Okay. So we got potato first and then we got a hair oil. Next you have to bring is if you have any stick at home. Stick, lakdi. Come on, get up, Jay Gupta. Get up and run. Get one stick. Very good, Ritu. You got all the 3 items. Very good. Keep it with you. Okay. Next thing you have to bring, we got the hair oil. So we want to comb our hair. So bring your comb also. Come on. Yeah, Ritu got the comb also. Gupta ji, yes, comb. Jay Gupta, oil. Bring now comb. Now bring your comb, Jay. Ayush, you keep your camera on, Ayush. Okay. So we got potato, we got hair oil, we got comb, we got stick. Okay. Now you bring me one empty box. खाली डब्बा लेके आओ एक empty box. Anything which is empty, जिसके अंदर कुछ नहीं है. Pratik, come on, run. Yes, Jay, you're very good, very good. Keep that box. Yes, Ritu got the empty box also. Close it and keep it. Okay. So now we got potato, stick, hair oil, empty box, and comb. Okay. So now you can get me your toothpaste. Toothpaste. Aryan Gupta got toothpaste. Toothbrush it is. I want toothpaste. Yes, Ritu, toothpaste. Very good. Okay. So now you are running in the house and we got very tired. So now we want to drink water. So get a glass of water. Come on. Get a glass of water or bottle of your water bottle, anything. Very good, Ritu. Don't drink the water, only take the water bottle. Yes, Ayush, water bottle. Yes, I can see water with you. Okay. So you are having all the things with you, right? Now, can you tell me, can you differentiate that things? Can you classify those things in categories? Yes, Ritu. Ma'am, can you please unmute Ritu? She wants to answer. Okay, Aryan Gupta.
What, ma'am?
Yes. Can you divide those things into some groups?
Some group. Ma'am, potato, onion are their groups, and hair and corn their groups, and brush and tooth and water and tooth.
Okay, you have grouped them according to their uses, right? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, very good. Unmute yourself. Okay. Comb and toothbrush, Ritu. Okay. Then, which two are in same group?
Teacher, and these bottles.
Why these bottles are together? One is water and one is oil.
Yes, and that oil is in bottle. In bottle. That is in bottle, and the water is also in bottle. That's why that is
Okay.
same, and it is good.
Okay, both the things are in bottle, so they are same. Okay. And why potato and comb is same?
No, teacher, because the potato is circle and the stick is long and circle, because potato and onion, that is same.
Okay. Okay, good. You are categorizing them according to your point of view. Okay, okay. Very good, very good. But you know how to categorize the things, right? You are giving the reasons also. Yes. Who wants to answer next? Who had classified the things in some other way? Okay. Anyone knows about solid, liquid, and gas state? Yes, Ritu?
Teacher, the gas is water, the liquid is in water form, and the solid is just like one thing that is not liquid.
Solid is the thing which is not liquid. Okay. And what is gas? You know something about gas?
Carbon dioxide gas.
Yes, very good.
Nitrogen gas.
Very good.
So
can you see those gases? Can you see oxygen, carbon dioxide?
No, teacher. That because that is air like, no. That's
okay. It is like air, so we cannot see. Okay. So the things which you are having, can you show me liquid thing from it? What is in liquid form?
The water.
Yes, water is liquid. And what liquid thing you have?
Oil.
Yes, hair oil. Hair oil is also liquid. Aryan Gupta, show me the thing which you have in solid form, which we have collected now. What is that? Potato. Okay. Potato is solid and
onion is solid, and
onion
has a stick is solid.
Stick is solid.
And comb is solid.
Yes, very good. You have something in gas form?
Gas form.
With
no,
you?
No? No, ma'am.
See your empty box which you have collected now. Empty box.
No, ma'am. Not have a gas.
Ritu is having empty boxes there with you. Yes. Is it there anything there inside?
No, ma'am.
No. So just now Ritu told that we can't see air or any type of gas. We cannot see. So when we have an empty box or empty bottle or anything which is empty, there is air inside it, right? Because air is everywhere, right? So that thing you have in gas form. Okay. So today we are going to see something which means this you have done in 5th standard also. You know solid, liquid and gas. Okay. But today we are going to learn more about all these things. So are you ready? Yes. So now no one will unmute yourself. Okay. Okay. I hope everyone can see my screen. Ritu, can you see the screen? Plus, please tell me.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Come on. So now today we are going to see our subject science of standard 6. Okay. And our topic for today is substances in the surroundings. So we have gathered all the substance from our surroundings only. Abhi humne jama kiya tha. So we are going to learn more about them, their states and their properties. So this is our part 1. Okay. So now you only told me that around us, there are 3 types of substances and they are in solid form, liquid form and gas form. Okay. So if we take a pieces of wax, how does it change? When we will melt it, then only it is going to change. Okay. So let's see how it melts. When we heat it, it will melt and become liquid. So what is the initial state? It was in solid form. And now when heated, it is get converted into liquid. Okay. And now again, if we cool it, we keep it in a cool place, back to solid form, it will come. Okay. So it shows then when substance is heated, it changes the state. This is called change of state of the substance. Okay. As you can see, coconut oil get freezes in winter season, right? And petrol, when we keep it in open space, it all evaporates in the air. It is in liquid form, but evaporates. Naphthalene balls, everyone uses in our houses. We use naphthalene balls and camphor balls. Okay, these balls are in solid form, but they get evaporated in air and becomes gas. Okay, so by this we can say that when the substance changes from one state to another, they require heating or cooling. Heating and cooling only changes the state of substance. This we will see in our further class. Okay. Now here we have one scientist named J. Willard Gibbs. He showed that the characteristics properties of substance depends on its physical state and the arrangement of particles in it. So he told us that the arrangement of particles in the substance shows us the properties of various substances. So we will see how these particles are arranged and what are the different properties of these substances. Okay. So here we have some examples and we will see how its shape is and what are the volume. Okay, what is it volume? So first example of solid is a nail. Anything of solid you can think in your mind. Whatever things you have collected in solid form, you can see that and see the similarity in between this. Okay, so anything which is in solid form, it has its own shape. They have their own shape and they retain that shape where no matter how you keep it. As you got the potato, wherever you keep it, potato will change the shape or what? If we keep it in basket, if we keep it in fridge, potato will change the shape according to that place? No, because they have their own shape and they retain the shape. The main property of that solid form is that they retain the shape. They don't change according to the place. Okay, and the volume is definite. They require a proper space. Okay, and that space is definite every time. The volume of that solid substance is always definite. And we have solid substances like sugar, salt, sand, these things are also solid, but they are in granulated forms, okay, like powder form. So when we pour them on flat surface, they forms a heap. They forms a heap like structure. So solid substances like sugar, salt, or sand, when we pour them on any flat surface, they will give you a structure like heap-like structure. Okay. So this was the character or properties of solid substance. Now we will see about liquid substance. Okay. Now liquid, you have liquid water also you have with you, and oil also you're having with you. So you can see how it goes. Okay. So when we talk about liquid substance, they don't have their own shape and they take the shape of the container. Okay. In whatever container we put the liquid, they take shape of that. If you put the water in a bowl, it will take the shape of a bowl. If you put the oil in a water bottle, it will take the shape of that bottle. Okay. So liquid does not have their own shape. They take the shape of the container in which they are. Okay. And the volume, they have a definite volume and occupies a definite proportion of the container. If we are having half liter of milk and we put it in a big vessel, the vessel will get filled with that milk? No, it will occupy only the space of half liter of the milk. So they occupies the definite portion of the container. Okay. And liquid, one of the main properties of liquid is they flow down from the slope, and the other one is they spread on flat surface. As we can see, waterfalls we can see, or any type of liquid which is flowing down. So when it is flowing down when it is poured on slope, they flow downwards. Okay. Have you seen when you are pouring water from the bottle? Yes, Ritu, as you are pouring water from the bottle, it is going up or down?
Up, down, teacher, down.
Down, yes. Why? Because it is a property of liquid because of the gravitational force. Whatever we will pour from up on the slope, it will obviously go downwards. Okay. And when sometimes you spill water on the ground, right? Kabhi kabhi hamare hath se pani gir jata hai on the floor. So what happens? It spreads out. That time it flows down? No, that time it spreads on the flat surface. Okay. So special properties of liquid are they occupy the definite portion in the container, they flow down from slope, and they spread on the flat surface. Okay. And next one is gas. Okay. So in gaseous form, when we talk about gas, they do not have shape. As you told me, you have an empty box. We said that gas is inside there or any type of air is there inside, but they don't have shape. Okay. And they occupies all the space available. Okay. If you keep it in a small box, there also air is there in a compressed form. If we have a big empty container, then also you have a gas inside it, but they adjust themselves according to the available space, and they occupy all the space available. Jitna bhi space available hai, wo pure mein फैल जाती है because it is very light. Okay. And if you talk about volume of the gas, no definite volume they have. Okay. They do not have a definite volume. On changing the pressure on gas in a closed container, if you put pressure in the closed container and make less space inside, then the gas will also adjust according to it. Okay. Its volume changes as the pressure we put in the empty container. Okay. So when you put pressure on the empty container, closed container, the volume of the gas increases or decreases. Okay. The volume changes according to the availability of the space. Okay. So have you understood what is solid? Solid, they have their own shape and they retain that shape. Liquid, they don't have their own shape. They take the shape of the container in which they have kept. And gases, they do not have any shape, but they occupy all the space because as we say, air is everywhere. Okay. And the volume of solid thing is definite. They form heap-like structure. Volume of liquid is specific, definite proportion of the container they occupy. And they flow down and spread on flat surfaces. And when we talk about gaseous form, they change their volume according to the availability of the place. Now, if we talk about heating, solid things when heated, they become liquid, and liquids when heated, they become gaseous form. Okay. So this we have seen in melting the wax. And similarly, cooling is also done. Okay, when we cool gaseous form, it becomes liquid, and liquid things when cooled more, they become solid. So have you seen when we keep water for boiling, as we keep it on the stove, it starts boiling? No. Okay. And similarly, when we keep an ice tray filled with water in the fridge, at the moment you keep it, it becomes ice? No. Why it happens? Because specific amount of heat must be gained or lost before the state of the substance can change. When you want to change the state of substance, specific amount, proper amount of heat should be gained by that substance or lost by that substance. So when solid, they get heated, they gain more heat and becomes liquid. And liquid, when they are heated more, it becomes into gaseous form. Okay. So as we boil the water, it becomes water vapors. So that is a gaseous form of water. And similarly, when cooling, gaseous forms, when cooled, they become liquid, and liquids, when cooled more, they become solid. So in this figure, you can clearly see that what we are going to study. Okay. Now, see, gaining heat. What do you mean by gaining heat? Means you have to consume, that substance is consuming the heat. So there are three states of substances: solid, liquid, and gas. Okay, these three are the main. But when we heat them, any solid substance, when you heat it, it will melt and becomes liquid. Okay, liquid substance, when heated more, then it vaporizes and becomes gas. Okay. Similarly, when the substance is losing the heat, so gaseous substance, when they lose heat, condensation takes place. Okay, the particles become closed and it becomes liquid. Okay, because heat is lost. And when liquid substance lose more heat, the particles become more closer and freezing takes place. Okay, freezing takes place and it becomes solid. Okay, this we can see with the example of ice cube. Ice cube, when melted, gains heat and becomes water. Water, when heated more, it vaporizes and becomes water vapor. Water vapor, we can make the water vapor cool and it becomes water again. And water, when we keep it in fridge, in the freezer, again it will lose more heat and becomes ice. Okay, so this we can see also in water cycle, nature's water cycle. Okay, so this is continuous process going on if we heat the substance or cool the substance. Solid melts, becomes liquid, liquid evaporates and becomes gas, and gas condense and become liquid, liquid freezes and become solid. Okay, so this you have to be very clear with this: melting, vaporization, condensation, and freezing. Next, we can see that when a substance gets heated, it becomes warm and then hot. Okay, slowly it becomes warm and then it becomes very, very hot. So we put our hand or finger in a water to see whether temperature is hot or not. So we can get burned also, scalded. Okay, so to know the exact measurement of any substance, you have to use thermometer, and the degree means the unit of measuring the temperature is degree Celsius. We measure our temperature in degree Celsius. As you have sometimes if you have fever, so doctor tells you that you have 110-degree fever or 120-degree fever, right? Does doctor tell you have 1 kg fever, 2 kg fever? ऐसा बोलते हैं क्या doctor? Is it like that? You get fever 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, or in kgs? No. Okay. You get, means when the temperature is hot, we use hot or cold. We use thermometer to measure the temperature of anything. And that temperature is measured in degree Celsius. It is the unit of measuring temperature. So unit of measuring temperature is degree Celsius. So nowadays many types of thermometers are available, but now means today we use mostly the digital thermometer. Okay, and thermometer is having a mercury inside it. Okay, so this is a thermometer. You can see a small bulb here. Okay, and it has mercury filled inside. Mercury is the only metal which is in liquid form and it is filled in thermometer. Okay, this mercury rises to a certain level in that capillary tube which you can see above the bulb. You can see the capillary tube. Okay, in this tube the mercury level rises above the bulb and you will see a scale next to it, the mercury column. Okay, next to the mercury column you can see the scale. Numbers are shown on it, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so that number scale is also there. And reading the figure near the level of mercury tells us the temperature of anything which is measured by the thermometer. Okay, so if you have to measure ice cold water or a boiling water, you can use this thermometer to measure the temperature. What you have to do when you are using this thermometer, mercury level rises and it shows the temperature. So you have to put the thermometer bulb inside the water and then the mercury will rise till the temperature, how much temperature is there. You can see mercury is rising. Okay, so this you can do with warm water also, very hot water also you can measure, and very ice cold water also you can measure the temperature. So all of you are, all of you will do this at home. Okay, if you have a thermometer you can see how it works. And these are some examples of the temperatures which are measured by the thermometer. If you are having a boiling water, its measure is 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, boiling water temperature is 100 degrees Celsius and freezing water temperature is 0 degree or below 0 degree it is. Okay, so this is the temperature shown by the thermometer. Okay, now I have some riddles for you. Okay, and this is your homework, so you have to take a screenshot of it. Okay, so riddles means this is, I will see how much you have understood. Okay, so first one is, I dissolve in water but not in kerosene. There is one thing that can dissolve in water but not in kerosene. Yes, who wants to answer this? Aryan Gupta?
Teacher, the sand.
Sand?
Yes.
Sand can mix in water, dissolve in water?
No, teacher, that sugar.
Sugar. Sugar does not dissolve in kerosene. No, this is your homework. You have to think and write. Okay. Okay. Next one is, I have no shape and size. Just now we have seen which things does not have any shape and size.
Water.
Water. Okay. Water is in which form? What is the state of water? Water is solid, liquid or gas?
Yes.
Teacher, water is in liquid form.
Yes. So liquids have no shape and size, right? Okay. All the liquids, not only water, all the liquids don't have any shape. So I have no shape and size. What? Or liquid, right? Next one is, I am found in thermometer and I measure your temperature. In thermometer, which thing which you can find which helps you to measure your temperature?
Ma'am, degree Celsius.
Degree Celsius is the unit of, yes, degree Celsius is the unit of measuring the temperature. There is something inside the thermometer which goes up and down. which helps you to measure the temperature. Just now I told you it is a metal. What is inside the temperature thermometer? Okay, for this you have to read the textbook. Okay, read the textbook and find, so that by this you can read your textbook also. Okay, to find the answer you will read the textbook also.
Teacher, I am new student.
Okay, and the last one is I make things hot or cold. I am the one who make the things hot and cold. So who am I? You have to answer it. You can take the screenshot of all these 4 riddles, and tomorrow I'll ask you the answers of it. Okay, so you have to find the answer. Tomorrow same time we will meet, and I want you to answer this riddles. Okay, got it everyone? All of you have taken the screenshot? Done? Can I move further? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now we will see. Can you see the screen? Ritu, can you see the screen? Okay, yes.
Yes, teacher.
So there are 2 teams. Okay. And you can divide yourself in 2 teams, boys or girls, or any classification you can do. So I'll ask you questions. You have to answer the questions and you will get points. Okay. So let's start the game. Few students unmute your mics. Ritu, Aryan, Rais, Ayush, Jay Gupta, unmute your mic. Okay. So the first question is identify. You have to identify what state of matter is the smoke emitting from the factories. Smoke which comes out from the factory. What state of matter is it? Is it solid, liquid, or gas?
Gas.
Okay. Gas. Let's check. Gas. Very good. Now next one. Identify the state of matter for salt. Just now we have done with salt. What is the state of matter of salt?
Solid.
Solid. Okay. Is it solid, Pakka?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's check. Yay, solid. Very good. Next one is materials in which state expand to fill the entire container. अभी हमने किया है ये. Which material fills expand? No. Think and answer.
Water.
Think and answer. Water. Pakka water. Let's check water. Water check करना है or someone is giving other answer.
Thermometer.
Okay, we'll check with water or thermometer. We'll just check the answer if it is right or wrong. It's gas, so you are wrong. Gas expand themselves to fill the container. Just now I told you, so you are not paying attention carefully. Okay, so you got this one, you got it wrong. Next one is, what state will water be below 0 degrees centigrade? If it is below 0 degree centigrade, what state it will be? Ice, water, or water vapor?
Solid.
If the water is at below 0 degree, yes. What
Solid.
state it will be? Solid. Very good. Nice. Next one is, what state of matter slime is? Have you played with slime? Nowadays, slime is very popular. So what state of matter is slime?
Solid.
Slime is not solid since it does not keep its shape. Okay, it is a liquid. Slime is liquid because it does not have a proper shape. Solid substance should have proper shape and retain that shape. Slime does not retain the shape. Okay, so it is not solid. Wrong.
Liquid.
Okay, so now you will remember what is slime and what form it is. Next one is, when water turns into steam, it occupies dash volume. Water, when it becomes steam, it occupies more volume, less volume or same volume. क्या आएगा dash में? What will come in this dash? Water, when it will become steam, it will require more space or less space?
Yes.
More space.
More space. Okay, let's check. Okay, let's check with more space.
Yes.
Very good. More space. Correct. Next one. What is the state of honey at room temperature? Honey, you know, Shahid?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. So at room temperature, what is its state?
Water, liquid.
Yes, liquid. Honey will not become water in room temperature. Okay, it will be in liquid form. Very good. Very smart you are. Huh? Which state of matter neither has a definite shape nor a definite volume? Shape भी नहीं है, volume भी नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है. Which state of matter is it?
Solid.
Solid.
No, teacher, liquid.
Yes, liquid. Solid liquid. It is gas which does not have definite volume also. It can expand itself or compress itself as per the availability of the space. Okay, so it is gas which does not have definite volume also and definite shape also. Okay, so this is, you got it wrong. Okay, this team win 20 points extra. Okay, team 1. Team 2, you have to swap your points. Next one is materials that are generally rigid and resistance to deformation. Rigid means very firm. Okay. They don't deform themselves very easily. They are very rigid with their shape and size. Which material is that? Come on, you are very smart kids. The answer will be either solid, liquid or gas.
Solid.
That you know. Yes? What? Who said that? Okay.
I read too. Ma'am, I am Aryan solid. I am Aryan solid. Ma'am,
Yes,
Aryan solid.
I can hear solid. So, yes, very good. Some are paying attention. Very good. Solid. Next is, this state of matter is mostly invisible. Why? Why this state of matter is invisible?
Gas.
But why it is invisible? Why we cannot see that?
Can't see, and teacher, water also.
Water also invisible. You can't see water.
No, teacher.
No,
Gas,
you can't see water.
Gas.
But why it is invisible? The question is why this?
Because we can't see the gas.
Invisible itself means we can't see that thing. Why we can't see that thing? Okay, let's check. Gas was the correct answer. Very good. But we cannot see gas because the molecules are very far apart. We have seen molecules, when they come closer, it becomes liquid, and when they come more close, it becomes solid. But gases, the molecules are very far apart. उसका जो particles होता है अंदर, substance are made with some particles. The particles are very, very far apart. So we cannot see the gaseous substances. Okay, answer was right, gas. Okay, but the reason was wrong. So you will not get points. Next one is you lose 2 points. Next one is what is matter? Now tell me what is matter? What is substance?
Solid.
Now we are not talking about solid, liquid and gas. What is substance? Matter.
Metal.
Matter. M-A-T-T-E-R. You can see on your screen. Matter.
Metal.
States of matter we have seen.
Ma'am, what is your question?
What is matter, dear?
Matter. Matter is a liquid, gas, solid.
Okay, all solid, liquid, gas, everything is matter. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, this is your answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's check. Anything that has mass and occupies space is known as matter. Anything, all the things which you have collected near you and everything which is there in your surrounding, all those things which has mass means weight and occupies some space, उसको रखने के लिए कोई जगह लगता है, okay, they all are known as matter. Okay, all these are substances. Okay, good. You told solid, liquid, gas, all are matter. That is also, we'll take it as correct one. Okay. Second last, freezing and boiling are associated with which state of matter? ऐसा कौन सा state है matter का जिसको हम freeze भी कर सकते हैं और boil भी कर सकते हैं? Come on, tell me. This is very easy and we do it daily.
Water. Water.
Yes, very smart. Liquid substance, water, not only water, any liquid substance, we can freeze also and we can boil also. Very good. Next is last one. Which state of matter has definite shape and definite volume?
Solid. Solid.
Solid substance. Okay, let's check. Yes, very good. Solid substance have definite shape also and definite volume also. Very good. So which team is the winner? Team 2.
Team 2 means girls.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we have seen substances. We have seen substances and their states, some properties of substances, right? What are 3 states of substance?
Solid, liquid, gas.
Okay, solid, liquid and gaseous are the 3 states of substance. Okay. Now, can you tell me some properties of solid?
Solid like solid is like one things that in things that table, pencil, eraser,
Yes.
house.
Okay, very good. Things around you which are solid in form are table, chair, everything. Okay. Does your TV remote is solid or liquid?
Solid.
Solid. Okay.
I have TV, but that TV is not. Man, TV एकदम solid रहता है ना कि.
But the TV is also in solid form, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, this is solid.
Aryan Gupta, can you give me example of anything which is liquid around you?
Ma'am has a water and anything, just a metal liquid.
Yes. And there is one liquid thing which we use nowadays very frequently. आजकल हम उसको बहुत ज़्यादा use करते हैं. What is it?
Ma'am, water.
What is it?
Ma'am, sanitizer.
Yes. All of you are using sanitizer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So nowadays we are using this sanitizer very frequently and we have to use it to be safe and away from all this virus and all. So
yes,
it's good. Yes.
Sanitizer.
You are also having sanitizer. So is it a solid or liquid form?
Liquid. Ma'am, has a liquid form. Liquid form.
Okay. So this is in liquid form. Yes, sanitizer is very good. We should use it nowadays very frequently. Every time sanitize yourself, sanitize your hands. And this is in which form? Yes, liquid form. Okay. Now what form is this mobile? Which state of substance is this? Solid. Anyone is having liquid mobile?
No.
You have liquid mobile? No. Mobiles are in solid form. And I've got this empty jar. What is there inside?
Gas.
Gas. Which gas? You know?
Carbon dioxide.
You have kept this carbon dioxide inside this jar? I have not kept carbon dioxide.
No.
Okay. So we know that today we have learned about solid, liquid and gaseous and the properties. And what we use to measure temperature?
Thermometer.
Thermometer. And what is there inside thermometer? There is something inside the thermometer which is going up and down and we can see the measure.
उसमें एक line रहती है उसको जैसे समझ वो जैसे हम लोग का 20 डिग्री सेल्सियस है तो 20 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे जाएगी और मैं ऐसे 30 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे 30 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे जाती है नंबर्स एंड लाइन
क्या है जो जाती है?
मैं वो लाइन है लाइन
लाइन
है
yes
numbers and lines.
Okay, numbers and lines are there on thermometer. We can see on a mercury thermometer. Digital thermometer, we have numbers, right? Digital thermometer shows us numbers. It does not have mercury. We should have to put the batteries inside it. Okay, next time if possible, I'll show you what digital thermometer. Okay, mercury is there inside that thermometer. You have to be, means you should remember this, that inside that thermometer, mercury is there which goes up and down according to the temperature, and that shows us the temperature. What is inside that thermometer?
Mercury.
Mercury, very good. So everyone should remember this. Inside the thermometer, we have mercury, okay, which goes up and down as per the temperature of the substance, okay. And next time we will see, tomorrow we are going to see about boiling, freezing and sublimation of the substances.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am student in school.
Which school?
New student. I am in this school.
Okay, very good. Welcome, new student. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to see about freezing, boiling and sublimation. So I hope that you will read the textbook and come for the class. Okay. Okay. Done everyone. Are you going to read the textbook? Yes. And for that riddles also you have to read the textbook. Done. Okay. For the riddles also you have to read the textbook. Then only you will get the answers for the riddles. If you don't have textbook, okay, you are not having textbook, you can download the textbook. Okay. You can download your textbook online, Ritu. Okay, that's not a problem. Okay. Okay. So here we end with our today's lesson. Tomorrow, see you at same time. Okay. Chalo, bye everyone. Take care and be safe.